Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's information session on, on a topic that often goes unnoticed in our daily lives, the environmental effects of tire abrasion. I'm Sheel, and in this information session, we'll explore how something as common as driving can have significant consequences for our environment. So let's dive in. So before we discuss the environmental impact, let's understand what tire abrasion is. As your car's tires roll on the road as you drive, they gradually wear down due to friction. This process generates tiny particles known as microplastics or tire dust. You might be surprised to learn that a significant portion of microplastics in the environment come from tire abrasion. When a tire wears down, they release these particles into the air, which can then settle on the roadsides, water bodies, and even enter our homes. As evidenced by a study called Tire Abrasion Particles in the Environment, annually nearly 6 million tons of this material are released into the environment globally. Most of the tire debris is encrusted to variable extent with other particles, which are derived from brake and road wear, as well as from the soil. Tire abrasion is, as I said before, one of the worst microplastic polluters due to several particles and due to several factors that contribute to its environmental impact. So first, the main reason why it's such a big microplastic polluter is because of the volume of particles. So the sheer volume of tire particles is immense from a single tire. As vehicles travel on the road, friction generates a large number of tiny particles. Considering the billions of these vehicles worldwide and the constant wear and tear on tires, this creates a substantial amount of microplastic pollution. Unlike other sources of microplastics, driving is a really common everyday activity. But microplastics also extend to other sources, such as microbeads and cosmetics. Still, in contrast to these other forces, tire abrasion is widespread and a continuous source. Vehicles are an integral part of modern society, and their use is constant, from driving to school to getting groceries from the nearby store. This ongoing source of microplastic pollution makes tire abrasion a significant contributor to environmental pollution. Additionally, tire abrasion leads to airborne and waterborne dissemination. The dust is released into the air from these particles as the vehicles move, and it can travel over long distances before settling. Rainwater washes these particles into storm drains, rivers, and oceans, causing terrestrial, aquatic, and marine pollution. This ability to be transported through both water and air increases its reach and impact. And we are the main transport of these particles. So like when we go to the beach, we might take some microplastics with us, whether that is in our shoes or even driving a car up to the parking lot right next to the beach. Tire particles are finally resistant and durable to degradation. Because why would you want a degradable tire when you're driving your car multiple times a day, every day of the year? Unlike some other types of microplastics that might break down relatively quickly, tire particles can persist in the environment for a long time. This increases their potential to accumulate and cause harm to ecosystems, organisms, and all living species. This can potentially cause bioaccumulation, and these effects can biomagnificate in the food chain, impacting both wildlife and humans. And the main reason why I'm sharing this with you is because issues such as tire abrasion have limited awareness. I did not learn about this issue until recently, which is why I want to share it with you all. But tire abrasion is not a topic that is covered frequently on the news, media, or conventional environmental education channels. So what are some mitigation strategies? Like what can we do to solve this? I've been talking about the negative impacts, how prevalent it is, but the main part is what we can do. Fortunately, there are steps that we can take to reduce the environmental impact of tire abrasion. Some of these may include regular tire maintenance, inflating our tires properly, making sure that they're not deflated or have any like nails or any holes in them. Using low rolling resistance tires can also help minimize wear and tear. A study by Duke University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology have even designed a new tire particle that reduces the release of microplastics. It's made from different compounds. I encourage you to look into the study, but this is still a really new field and there's a lot of research to be done. Additionally, investing in better road surfaces, making sure our roads are paved, and exploring alternative materials through research and innovation can cause avenues for change. Finally, there are some things called eco-friendly tire designs. Some tire manufacturers are starting to develop eco-friendly tire designs that aim to reduce wear and tear. These might incorporate tread patterns, materials, and compounds that minimize friction with the ground, thus reducing the amount of microplastic particles generated. Finally, what I say that all of you can do is raise awareness and advocacy. Raising awareness about this issue is crucial. As consumers, we have the power to choose environmentally friendly products and support initiatives that promote sustainable tire manufacturing and recyclable practices. So in summary, while tire abrasion might not be immediately apparent, its environmental consequences are significant and linked to our daily lives. Whether you choose to advocate actively in your community or find an alternative form of transportation, such as walking or riding a bike, we can contribute to a healthier planet. So thank you all again for joining us today. Remember, even small actions can make a big difference. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Remember to check out Our Beautiful Earth as well, because that's where the continually updated information is. That's our main channel for information and all your go-to environmental questions. Together, we can drive positive change for our environment and our communities. Thank you.